Now, the good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now, these two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. In motion, the tight end.
Bro. Hello, bro.
first opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Soldier Field. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Breathing in the winter, I like running, is so difficult. These jersey numbers are like difficult to look. They're challenging to look at.
This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Like the white is just super bright.
To the 36, a gain of about 4. Now this defense for the Lions, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Oh, they're fighting. Love that.
Yards there. Nice play. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebackers.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave
I'm so tired.
They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just
I'm exhausted.
Us, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element
Need a Puka Tutty.
I think helped make that play so successful. Nice effort.
No Kyron Tutties. Huge fantasy playoffs.
Within throwing range of a 1st down.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh.
He had a man open, but he missed him. And it's
Love when my opponent is lagging.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive.
I'm going to disconnect from my Wi-Fi. Maybe that'll help a little bit.
Turn that down at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. You look at this Bears defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
And he's brought down. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Man, that is one fearless wide receiver right there because he knows he's going to take a shot, and he did. That's one of those situations where you know you're going to feel one way or the other, so you might as well hang on to it, and he does for good yardage.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs.
Please wrap him up.
35 and just shy of the
That's
30.
insane, dude.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his left. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a second and 10. They'll drop the throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Doot, doot, doot.
He'll look to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
Love Mutt.
And he is going to have a Lions first
Oh,
down
that's
as
too
they're
bad.
able to get the third down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the
Yay!
Bears take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Fights forward for only about a yard.
Tried to cut and find the hole. I'm just not good enough for that.
Talk about this Lions defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Bears had 4 and 9 now on the year. They were losing losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Are you? You gotta be kidding me.
They had to settle for 3 last drive.
Yeah.
Hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Please stop handing it off to Kyron. I need some Puka yards, please. Thank you.
To the air, Williams. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
Officially no
Okay.
gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running.
Williams loses the football. And this is scooped up by the
Caleb, you blow.
They will take over at the 29-yard line.
That was not a smart decision of me, but you don't need a fumble.
About it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball is gone. Didn't happen in this case.
5 yards.
Love attempted arm tackles by my X Factor that has, I'm pretty sure, Stonewall.
5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a
Tackle supreme, yeah, nice arm tackle.
offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown.
What is going on, dude?
Finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32.
Game is shit.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second and 10. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He gets ball at half, too. That Caleb fumble was super unlucky.
After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Oh, I don't like Invert, I heard. Madrid told me that I don't like Invert. So maybe what I'm doing right now is super clown, but...
Looking to throw. And this pass broke.
Good D. Good job, Jaquan.
Well timed there, and now 4th down. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will tie us.
Another Puka reception, hot.
So the defense
Plus no Kyron Tutty. We're eating good tonight.
Add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's
that's actually fine. He kind of blows.
Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better too.
Did he say upgrade the receivers? How?
Here's second down and 7.
I don't know if that's possible. I just blow, buddy.
To throw, Williams. And got his man, complete. Touchdown.
Let's go. Bear down. Bear down.
Tyler Scott, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one.
Wait, if it's a Bruce Sternum, depending on how long that's out for, that might have been Tyreek Stevenson's last snap as a Chicago Bear.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted.
Would be sad, but, you know, he is falling off.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Williams, a man in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Room here to run.
Please, better pursuit angles.
The 40 down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Sit down.
A nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across.
Is that my hole? Probably. That's too bad.
On the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit.
Oh, well.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
It's a good play.
Touchdown number 60. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. The good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. You talk about this Lions defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So fourth from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Throwing is Williams. Pressure, he's brought down.
Fuck.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the
Penny
game.
Sewell isn't out anymore. Bro, desynced Penny Sewell. That's crazy.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Bro, desynced so he could have Penny Sewell back. Insane. Unbelievable.
The Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So first and 10 now from the 30. Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll get this to the 32.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just floated from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Now second and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And he overshot him there.
He's lucky that's an overshot.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the side.
Actually, super lucky.
A little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
I'm going to go on a limb.
Right, that's Hyatt.
And say that Noah Sewell isn't an elite edge rusher.
And this is going to be incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is intercepted. Evades the tackler.
This doesn't matter because he's... That's my rookie superstar linebacker, but it doesn't matter because we're desyncing. Stats don't matter this game.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got some space here.
Wish stats mattered.
Chicago. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Oh.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage.
Everyone wanted part of that tackle.
Try and go to those spots.
Good team football, I guess. Holy cow.
Like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Third and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Back deep to return is Marvin Mims. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
2nd down and inches. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Gibbs straight ahead. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Has it to Hyatt on the out route. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. That is caught. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This dude needs to fix his internet.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Gibbs.
That's crazy. Wrap the hell up.
Now the extra point try forthcoming.
I might have to turn on conservative tackling.
14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will be a Bears first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. The Bears had 4-9 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game.
Super sad day.
Watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
From the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Okay.
Right back to him on first down.
Oh.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line.
I can afford a field goal here.
No gain on the play there.
So I don't think I'm going to be super aggressive.
Winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed.
Obviously, a touchdown is always ideal,
but no game,
but
his guys will take that.
And Speaking
Not
of
going
winning,
to try
to be
and
as
take
cheesy
something
as
that
we
I
can,
don't
he was
have.
the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw is Williams.
Huh.
Right side and intercepted.
That's hilarious, dude. Why is he so fast?
They're going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going.
I'm a clown, I guess.
Try and slow down this comeback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Denzel.
Tactical.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back.
Don't want to be an American idiot.
But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Rapid dot.
He goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Don't want to be an American.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Badgley's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception. interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be tackled just
Him having the opportunity to double dip to end the game is insane.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to...
He also gets an extra timeout. Ending or disconnecting within 3 minutes of the last thingy is super unfortunate. That's a quick snap.
Second and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
That was a pick if it wasn't out of bounds, so he's lucky. Like, you can argue all you want, but that was... He was going to jump that, is what I'm trying to say, I guess.
This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit. And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He completes it. They've got a 1st down. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throwing out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And that pick 6, Charles, that
Bear down.
Advantage. A great individual defensive effort there to continue what has been a very lopsided first half.
And I better buckle in my seatbelt, right? Because you know, as a former DB, when I see a pick 6, I'm up and jumping up and down watching it. Yeah, I'm supposed to be neutral, but those kind of plays, they excite me every time. They are in absolute control in this one. Nice play there.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be...
Okay. Bear down.